What's up, y'all? We back with another vid, bro. Um, Here in the crib, bro. It's looking nice outside, bro. I just want to, turn the camera on, get some light in here, compared to usual when it's all dark and shit. But, yeah, I'm just trying to talk about some shit, man. Okay, bro. Uh, I got a topic for today, but if y'all got better ideas, let me know in like the comments and shit. Y'all tell me like some like fun ideas y'all would want us to do. Cause I'm down for anything. I can talk about anything. I got value for anything, bro. I'm just that nigga. But um, I wanted to talk about the importance of balancing solitude with socializing and balancing relationships with getting to know yourself and working towards your goal, you feel me? That also goes along with um what I'm also going to be demonstrating what can happen or what it can lead to. Not balancing it or keeping it balanced, what the good part and the bad part can also lead to. Second, how it can make other people perceive you and how it can make you perceive yourself. And third, how it actually how it actually makes what it actually does to relationships and what it actually does to you. You feel me? So we're about to talk about all those. First though, I did want to get into this. Y'all should not be more worried about what other people are saying rather than your own thoughts in your head. I'm trying to say this in the most like, I don't even care what y'all say for real, but it's like it's gonna sound delusional to people who don't love themselves like that. Um, you need to really just not give a fuck, that I don't give a fuck mentality. You need to be out here, bro, doing shit and just knowing that like whatever you do, you still gonna be that nigga. Whatever you do, nigga still gonna fuck with you. Whatever you do, you still gonna see yourself as just him, bro. Like nothing can change. It's just built inside you. You feel me? Um, and yeah, you should just be more focused on your goal and your self preservation over fitting other people's needs and doing things for other people. It's bullshit, bro. What the fuck are you doing? It's bullshit. And it really ruins your life if you let it get a hold of you like that. Um, like first, you know, you'll see people as big, bro. Like as like like not other entities, but you'll see them as higher than you. You'll see them. You'll be intimidated by them. You'll want to like seem perfect to them and make a good impression, which is not. Which is you shouldn't be thinking like that. You should act yourself, and if people don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because why would you be out here losing yourself to try to fit the needs of people who can't even like see you? Like you shouldn't even want to show yourself to them. Let them perceive you how they fucking do, bro. Only people you want close to, only the people that you really fuck with, they might be able to get it. You feel me? They might be able to, they might get the story. They might get to know who you are. They might get to really see the real you. You feel me? They might get to see the creative and beautiful and artistic and deep and complex side of you. You feel me? Only reveal that to the people you fuck with. Why would you reveal it to people you don't like? First of all, it's sacred. Second of all, no one's gonna understand it unless they really like. No one's gonna understand it unless they really process what you're saying and they actually care about what you're saying. And third, again, there's just no point. There's no point in telling people that aren't gonna understand. You should only tell people who value you. You feel me? And people that you value, family, friends, people you look up to, all that shit. Not randoms or niggas that like you don't take serious, bro. It's so crazy, bro. Um, this can also play along with family too. You can't let family get in the middle of that. I'm okay. I'm young. I still live with my parents, bro. Not gonna lie, I still live with my mom. But I still don't really let her get in the way of that. You feel me? Like she knows what I just everything I tell her makes sense, because I don't explain. I don't rush to explain. She kind of just gets it from what I'm saying. She understands what I'm saying because I'm saying the right things. You feel me? Um, I'm able to make her understand it, even if it sounds like unfamiliar to her. If I'm not doing what she wants me to do, if I know it doesn't go along with what I want, you feel me? Um, But yeah, family will get in the way sometimes, and it can be in different parts of your life. You feel me? I'm still young. I'm still only 18, bro. You feel me? I still got a long way to go in my life. I'm probably gonna have the same situation with family I never expected. It's probably gonna happen with family I never expected with. You feel me? So you need to be prepared for that. You need to be prepared to stand your ground, not to, bro. No, it's not even that serious. Just you gotta just be utmost with your boundaries with your family too. Definitely friends, but family too. Because then you won't be stressing about like trying to tell them how you're really feeling and shit. You'll just tell them straight up, and they'll be like, okay, and y'all are all good. You feel me? And if they don't want to fuck with it, shit, that's not your family game. I mean, it is your family, but it's they don't. Something going on with them. Um, I think definitely with friends. Friends is like the most important part. I'm gonna get into that. Friends, bro. Um, don't reveal yourself, bro. There's no point. If you're out here trying to reveal yourself with everyone you meet, that means you care too much. It's not even that you care too much. You're not seeing what people are like first. You're not testing people. You're not putting people to the test to see if they really fuck with you before you then show them. You're showing them just because, just free. It's just giving it out for free to someone who don't give a fuck about you. You feel me? Um, yeah. And you'll know if like you feel like you want to have that type of conversation with your friend about maybe you had a dark past, maybe you went through rough times, and you want to talk about it, bro. Maybe you want to just have that bonding moment with a friend that you really fuck with and you can connect with like that. That's the only type of people you tell, because they'll be there to listen. Because I know this myself. I know that I'm an amazing friend to just go to when someone got something going on. If a friend of mine got something going on, I'm the best friend to go to. I I don't even give out advice for real because I know people just want to listen. I listen and I just internalize what they're saying. If I have advice, it's gonna be something that they'll want to hear. It's not gonna be some bullshit that it's gonna feed my ego. It's gonna be something that I genuinely want them to hear. I'm gonna tell them that. It's gonna be something that I genuinely want them to internalize. Um, yeah, a friend who's really like fucking with you, they not gonna blow you off. They're not gonna talk over you. They not gonna talk over you. They gonna listen to everything you have to say, then say their side. But it's gonna go along with what you're saying. You feel me? It's gonna all make sense. It's gonna be just like a relationship. You feel when something's off in a friendship or a dating relationship, romantic relationship. You gonna feel something off when the person is inconsistent, when the person is disrespecting you, when the person is not really is they're not as invested as you are. This happens with friendships. This happens with family. This happens with girlfriends, boyfriends. This happens in marriages. This happens. So that's what I mean by you can't care really. People have to care more than you, but you're still giving love. You feel me? It makes sense. You're still genuinely kind to people. You're still up. You're still going. You're going forward to people. You're being straight up with them, and you're being kind and you're being honest. You're being kind, but you're also being honest. People might take those two things as different. You know what I mean? So as long as you know you're spitting the truth, what the fuck is there to be guilty about? Don't give a fuck what no nigga say if you know if you know what you're saying and then you know if it's true. Why the fuck would you prove to that nigga that it's true if they don't even want to believe you? You just know they stupid. You just know they not even like they just don't even know. Um. Now, what this can also do to your relationships, it can very easily draw people away. It can make people back off. When you care too much, you feel me? When you care too much about how they think about you, when you feed into what they're like the bullshit they just want you to do just for control. If you really just take that shit serious, people are not gonna take you serious. Friends aren't gonna take you serious. Girlfriends, boyfriends aren't gonna take you serious. Family will. I mean, they'll take you serious, but they're gonna do the things that you. They're gonna keep doing the things that you don't like them doing, because you're not saying nothing about it. That's what I mean with being direct. With friends, if they're being passive aggressive, if they're being disrespectful, call them out. Just to see how they react, just to see who they are truly in uncomfortable situations. Just call them out. Be like, hey, bro, you good? What's wrong with you? Why are you talking to me like that? I don't know you like that for you to be talking to me like that. I don't know if you talk to other people like that, but you're not finna talk to me like that. Tell them that. See what they say. They're gonna be speechless, bro. They're gonna be speechless. Um, but yeah, to see loyalty in other people, you have to give it time. You can't, rush to build connections with the people, rush to build a relationship, rush to build, connection. You gotta just let it flow. They gotta care more than you. You gotta just roll with the wind. If they put in effort, they put in effort. Not saying you don't gotta put in effort, but do not be like stressing yourself out trying to like please this person. There's kind things you can do that won't drain your energy. You can be supportive without losing your energy. You can be kind without losing your energy. You can be there for that person without losing energy. It's when that person tries to turn it on you. It's when that person it's when you're actually doing the things right and they're not being appreciative about that. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's gonna lead to. If you're not aware of it before. And then you just cut it. You gotta cut that attention off. Cut giving that shit to them when people act like that. Cut them off. If people are consistent, see where it goes. Still be on your guard with anyone though. They hot, bro. These narcissistic niggas, these niggas who will take your shit, they will take your energy, they will take everything you have if you let them, if you're not aware of it. They hot, bro. They camouflage with these other niggas, bro. You won't see them until you get to know them for real. They know how to hide it and they're aware of it. They know why they act the way they do. I don't know how they don't like feel shitty about it, but they just like it, bro. And they just keep moving in it. It's comfortable. And they keep treating people like that, bro, and they keep trying to hide it. I used to be this person, bro. This was literally me. This is why I know. And every other person, everyone has different experiences, but I know that people know what I'm talking about. I know that people that know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying is gonna click to those niggas who know. To those niggas who've been through shit. To those niggas who worked on themselves. To those niggas are all about masculinity and self-improvement. Just healthy lifestyle, fitness, all that. A passion. You know what I mean? They just work on themselves. They care about themselves more than other people. You gotta be selfish, bro. That's the main message. I'm not even gonna lie. And don't let anyone ever tell you that's like selfish or like, because no one really cares that much about shit you do because it's not even them. If they really didn't fuck with it, they would just get out of there. So if they're telling you shit not to be doing and shit, like that has to do with you, like not to go hang out with this person, not to go do this, not to go drink, not to go do none of this shit, bro. Don't hang out with that girl, bro. She's ugly. They don't care, bro. They might even just be saying shit. Either way, you can't take it serious. Blow it off, bro. yeah, whatever, bro. You feel me? It's not theirs to control, bro. They don't care that much either. Same with relationships. Like when people try to hold control and shit, they don't even want it that much. It's just like an addiction. It's just something like they could take in the relationship. Why not? They don't even care that much. Let's say you got a girlfriend, right? We gonna get into relationships. Let's say you got a girlfriend. We done with friends. This can happen with friends too. But let's say you get into a relationship, and John talking about, oh, I don't like you drinking. I don't like you smoking. I don't like you partying. I don't like you hanging out with these friends, this group of friends. She don't care like that. Cut her the fuck off or check her, bro. Cause why is John talking like that? She shouldn't. No girl ever, no person cares that much if you drinking or smoking like that. They just want control over you. They want to clarify that they got that over you, that they can tell you whatever the fuck to do. That's literally what they're doing. They're just playing you a fool, bro. And if you take that shit serious, they know you a punk. And I'm being straight up. Y'all can be mad, but it's the truth. And it's just crazy, bro. You gotta just like, yeah. I'm about to get into relationships right now. Relationships are not about being loved. They're partially about that. It's not all it is. It's not about being loved. It's not about, cuddling with someone. It's not about buying gifts for your girlfriend. It's not about going on dates. It's not about going on trips with your partner. It's not about none of that. Not even the experience for real, because it can just all amount to nothing to the other person that doesn't care more. It's all about how, like, like, in a partner, bro, you want to see that partner as, like, not even lifelong. If you take them serious, you have to see them as lifelong. If you don't take them serious, if they're not doing what you want them to do, if they're disrespecting you, if they're not doing what, if they're being difficult, if they're trying to play a game on you, bro, if they're trying to do all this extra to make you jealous, all that, cut them off. They not to be taken serious. Why the fuck would you ever marry some John who's like that? Why would you marry some nigga who's like that? Why would you date some nigga who's like that? If you know it's not healthy. It's not for you, bro. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. If you have confidence in yourself, you know this. If you love yourself more than you care about other people's opinion, you know this. If you respect yourself more than you let other people disrespect you, you know this. Don't go for it. The only time you should be looking for a lifelong relationship is if you find someone who's really, if you're vetting them, they sticking around for months, almost like maybe even a year. If they doing everything right, if they not, what?